Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this is set 2 of Get 10 Good Problems on the chapter of percentage. If you have not watched the set 1 problem solving of 10 good problems, I highly suggest that you watch that video also. So this video is part of the playlist Maths 8 Hot HOT. HOT stands for High Order Thinking Problem, where I come up with 10 good problems which are relatively harder than the problems that we have done or we do in the other playlist, that is CBSE Maths 8 R.S. Agarwal from the textbook of author R.S. Agarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos for the first time, and if my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and also please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started in solving 10 good problems of set 2 on the chapter of percentage. Okay, so I have the 10 good problems on the left hand side. I hope the fonts are big enough so that you can read it properly. Also, the link of the PDF of these 10 good problems will be given in the description below. Okay, so after solving a problem, I will pause for a few seconds so that you can take a screenshot of the solution if you think it will help you. Okay, so let's start solving the problem. The first problem says that the difference between increasing a number by 10% and decreasing it by 5% is 75. Then the number is. So it is saying that there is a number, when it is increased by 10%, whatever the value is, and then that number when it is decreased by 5%, whatever that number is, the difference of these two numbers is 75. We have to find the number. Okay. So as usual, whenever there is an unknown asked to find, we always assume that unknown to be the variable. So let the number be x. Now this implies a new number uh, after 10% increase, after 10% increase will be, that is the number when it is increased by 10% will be 10% more, 10% more than x, where x is the original number that we have assumed. Now 10% more than x means 100 plus 10% of x. This is equal to 110% of x. This is equal to 110 divided by 100 multiplied by x. After simplification of 110 by 100, it becomes 11x by 10. So this is the number 11x by 10 when the number x has been increased by 10%. Similarly, the new number after 5% decrease, after 5% decrease will be equal to 5% less than x. Now 5% less than x means 100 minus 5% of x. This is equal to 95% of x. This is equal to 95 by 100 multiplied by x. After simplifying 95 by 100, we have 525 19. So this is 19x by 20. Now the problem also says the difference of these two numbers, the difference of the two new numbers, that is one after 10% increase and the other after 5% decrease, The difference is 75. So quite obviously, we must have 11x by 20 minus 19x by 20 uh, mm, 11x by 10, sorry, 11x by 10 and 19x by 20 has to be equal to 75. Now, if you simplify the LHS, we have 22x minus 19x divided by 20 is equal to 75. This implies 3x by 20 is equal to 75. Solving x, we get this implies x is equal to 75 divided by 3 by 20. This is equal to 75 multiplied by 20 by 3. 3 cancels 75 with 25, and this is equal to 25 multiplied by 20 is 500. So the number is 500, and hence the correct choice is C. Okay, let's do problem number 2. The number of mango trees in an orchard is 10.5% less than that of apple trees. Uh, the number of mango trees in an orchard is 10.5%, 10.5% less than that of apple trees. Okay, find the number of apple trees if there are 1074 mango trees. Now, it is saying that in an orchard, the number of mango trees is 10.5% less than that of apple trees. Okay, so if we assume let number of apple trees be x, this implies that number of mango trees is given to be 10% less than that of apple trees. So this number of mango trees will then be 10% less than x. 10% less than x means 100 minus 10% of x. This is equal to 90% of x. This is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by x, and this is equal to 9x by 10. So we have assumed the number of apple trees to be x, and based on the given information that the mango trees is 10.5%. Oh, it was 10.5%. 10.5%. Sorry, I calculated using 10%. So it is 10.5%. Okay, so this is 10.5%. 10.5% less than that of A. Okay, so this is equal to 100 minus 10.5% of x. Now 100 minus 10.5 is 99 is 89.5% of x. So this equals 89.5 divided by 100 multiplied by x. This is equal to 895x by 1000. So this is the number of mango trees. Now find the number of apple trees if there are 1074 mango trees. So we have found the number of mango trees to be 895 x by 1000. So this implies we must have 895 x by 1000 is equal to 1074. So this implies x, that is the number of apple trees, is equal to 1074 divided by 895 divided by 1000. This is equal to 1074 multiplied by 1000 divided by 895. Now we have to simplify this. Now, so let's start simplifying. So 5 cancels 1000 with 200, cancels 895 with by 179. $545. Okay, and then find the number of apple trees. $179, 6. $179 will cancel. Will 179 divide 1074? 179 multiplied by 6 is 54, 42, 42, 47. Yes. So this cancels 1024 with 6, and this is equal to 1200. So x is 1200, and we have assumed x to be the number of apple trees, and hence the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 3. It is saying that if x% of y% of z is m, then the value of xyz divided by m is. Okay, so it is given that x% of y% of z is equal to, is means equal to, is m. Now whenever you have multiple percentage and of operator, then you always evaluate from the right hand side. That is, we will first evaluate this expression, that is y% of z, whatever that value is, then we will apply x% of on that value. So we have, this implies x% of y% of z means, let's put it in a bracket, we are evaluating y% of z. This means y by 100 multiplied by z. This is equal to m. Now this implies x%, if you simplify the expression inside the bracket, that becomes yz by 100 is equal to m. Now this implies, now we will do x% of yz by 100. This is x by 100 multiplied by yz by 100 is equal to m. If we further simplify the LHS, we get xyz now divided by 100 square is equal to m. This implies we have to find xyz divided by m. So from here we have xyz divided by m is equal to 100 square. So 100 square is the answer, and hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 4. The price of petrol is increased by 4% from rupees 72 per liter. Okay, then the present price of 5 liter of petrol is. Okay, so initially the price of petrol was rupees 72 per liter, and from that price the price was increased by 4%. Okay, so so now we will have present price per liter of petrol is equal to 4% more, 4%, since the price has been increased by 4%, 4% more than rupees 72 per liter. Initially, the price of the petrol was rupees 72 per liter, and then it has been increased by 4%. So we can say after the increase, the present price of the petrol per liter will be we can ignore the per liter, because we have already said that present price per liter of petrol is 4% more than rupees 72. This will be equal to 100 plus 4% of rupees 72. This is 104% of rupees 72, and this is equal to 104 divided by 100 multiplied by 72. This many rupees is the present price of the petrol per liter. Okay, so this implies it is asking the present price of 5 liter of petrol. So present price of 5 liter of petrol will be the present price per liter multiplied by 5. So we have, it will be 104 multiplied by 72 divided by 100 was the price of the is the price of the petrol, is the present price of the petrol per liter, and hence we have to just multiply this with 5, since it is asking the present price of 5 liter of petrol. Now this, after simplification, becomes uh, 4 divides 104 with 26, 25 and 5. So this is okay, so we have to do 72 multiplied by 26, 12, 43, 4, 14. This is 1, 8, 7, 2. Okay. And then, so this is 1872 by 5, which will be 1872 by 5 is 5, 3, 15, 7, 35, 4 and 4. It should be 374.4 and 0. So this is the present price of 5 liter of petrol. So the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Not D, sorry, B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's do question number 5. it is given that 128% is equal to 128% is equal to 3m is to 8m plus 1. So basically, on the left hand side of the equality, we are having a percentage, and on the right hand side, we are having a ratio. So it is saying that 128% is equal to the ratio 3m is to 8m plus 1. Then we have to find the value of m. Now we know that 128 percentage, when expressed as a ratio, is equal to, first we have to convert the percentage as a fraction. It will be 128 by 100. Now we will have to convert, and if it is possible to reduce the fraction to its simplest form, we have to do that. So if we reduce this fraction 128 by 100 to its simplest form, we have, let's divide by 4, we have 32 and 25. Okay, so this is the fraction in its simplest form. So we can say that 128% is equal to 32 is to 25, and in the problem it is given that the 128 percentage is equal to 3m is to 8m plus 1. So this means that 3m is to 8m plus 1 is equal to 32 is to 25. So this implies 3m by 8m plus 1 is equal to 32 by 25. Now, by doing cross multiplication, we have to find the value of m. So this implies 75, 25 into 3 is 75, 75m is equal to, we have 32 multiplied by 8m plus 1, which is equal to I think there is some mistake. 3m divided by 8m plus 1 is equal to 32 by 25. This is equal to 256 m plus 32. No, this is wrong. M we will come negative. M is coming out to be negative. 128 percentage is equal to 128 by 100, which is 425, 432. So it is 32 by 25. So we must have 3m divided by 8m plus 1 is equal to 32 by 25. So 75m, after cross multiplication, we have 75m is equal to 32 multiplied by 8m plus 1. No, this I think something wrong. Some data information is wrong given in the problem. I'm sorry for this, but anyway, I hope you got the pattern of the question. So and the concept that you need to apply to solve this kind of problem. So if you are given a percentage is equal to some ratio, where in the ratio some unknown is there, and you have to find that unknown, then you just have to, from the given percentage, you have to find the ratio, and then you have to equate the given ratio with the computed ratio, and then from there you have to find the unknown in the given ratio. Due to some problem in the given information in the problem, this problem, whatever information is given, it is not, the value of m will not come as an integer, because all the choices are given as integer. So I'm sorry, this problem is the information data is problematic, but I hope you got the idea of the pattern of the question. Anyway, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. 27% of population in a village migrated due to flood. If initially there were 7,800 people in the village, then the present population of the village is. So initially in the village the population was 7,800 and it is asking the present population. And it is given that 27 of the population in a village migrated due to flood. That is 27 of the population went to some, left the place, left the village because there was a flood. And so the remaining population is given to be is so the remaining population is what it is asking. The present population of the village means the population of the village after 27% of the population left. Okay. So initially the population was 7,800. Okay. So 27% of population in a village migrated due to flood. So population, not population, but number of people migrated is equal to 27% of the population, and the initial population is given to be 7,800. So 27% of 7,800 will be the number of people who left the village due to migration. Now this is equal to 27 by 100 multiplied by 7,800. This is equal to 78 multiplied by 27 is 56, 54, and then 16, 15, 6, 10, 11, 2. So this is 2106. So 2106 people left due to left the village. That is, they migrated to some other place due to flood. So therefore, remaining people will be the present population. Remaining people is 7,800 minus 2106, which is equal to 4, 9, 8, and 4, 4894. 10, 10, 10, no, I did something wrong. 7,800 minus 2106 is 4, 10, 9, 6, and 5. So 5694 is the remaining people in the village after 27% of the people migrated. So the remaining people means that is the present population. Hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 7. A student has to secure 40% marks to pass. Okay, he got 40 marks and failed by 40 marks. He got 40 marks and failed by 40 marks. The maximum number of marks is. The maximum number of marks is. Okay, so let the maximum number of marks be x. This implies pass marks will be equal to, it is given 40%. A student has to secure 40% marks to pass. So therefore, the pass marks will be 40% of the total marks, that is x. Total marks or maximum number of marks. This is equal to 40 by 100 multiplied by x. This is after simplifying 40 by 100, it is 2x by 5. So this is the pass marks. Okay. Now, based on the fact that we have assumed the total maximum number of marks is x. Now, it is also given that the student got 40 marks and failed by 40 marks. So, given from this information that the student got 40 marks and failed by 40 marks, we can say that given pass marks, therefore the pass marks has to be equal to 40 plus 40, because the student got 40 marks and he was short of another 40 marks to pass. So this means that 40 plus 40 should be the pass marks. But according to our assumption, the pass marks is 2x by 5, where x is the maximum number of marks. So this implies 2x by 5 is equal to 80. This implies x is equal to 80 multiplied by 5 by 2. This is equal to 200. So the total maximum number of marks is 200, and hence the correct choice is C. Okay, let's do problem number 8. There is a ratio of 5:4 between two numbers. Okay, so two numbers are in the ratio 5:4, and if 40% of the first number is 12, then what would be the 50% of the second number? Okay, if 40% of the first number is 12, okay, so let the numbers be, since the ratio between two numbers is given to be 5:4, we can assume let the numbers be 5x and 4x. Now, it is given that 40% of the first number is 12. So, we can say 40% of 5x, first number means the number, the first number means the ratio between two numbers is given to be 5:4. So, the part of the first part in the ratio corresponds to the first number. So, we can say 40% of 5x is equal to 12. So, this implies 40% of 5x means 40 by 100 multiplied by 5x is equal to 12. This implies that 5x, from here we can say that x is equal to 12 multiplied by 100 divided by 40 multiplied by 5. This is equal to 5 cancels 100 with 20, 20 cancels 40 with 2, and 2 cancels 12 with 6. So x is 6. So x is 6. So we can say the numbers are, so the second number will be equal to 4x, that is 4 into 6, that is 24. Now it is asking what is 50% of the second number. This implies 50%. Now 50% means half of a number. So 50% of 24 is equal to 50 by 100 multiplied by 24, and this is of course 12. So the correct choice is A. A is the correct choice. Let's do problem number 9. It is given that if P is 28% of Q and R is 56% of Q, then what percent? Then P is what percent of R? P is what percent of R? Okay, so it is given that 28% of Q is equal to P is means equal to. So 28% of Q is P. From here we can say 28% of Q means 28 by 100 multiplied by Q is equal to P. Okay. Also it is given that R is 56% of Q. So 56% of Q is equal to R. This implies 56 by 100 multiplied by Q is equal to R. So these two information we have from the given data information. Now it is asking, what is the question? The question is what percent is P of R? This is equal to P by R multiplied by 100. This much percentage. The question is what percent is P of R? So we know that what percent is P of R is equal to P by R multiplied by 100. Now how do we know P by R? From these two, if you consider these as equation 1 or result 1 and this as result 2, we can say that dividing let's say 1 by 2, what do we get? We get 28 Q by 100 divided by 56 Q by 100 is equal to P by R. So this implies P by R is equal to 28 Q by 100 multiplied by 100 by 56 Q. This is equal to 100 cancels out, Q cancels out, and we have 1 by 2. So P by R is 1 by 2. P by R is 1 by 2, and hence to find what percentage is P of R, we have that will be equal to P by R multiplied by 100. So this is equal to, we know P by R is equals to half. So half multiplied by 100 percentage. This is equal to 50 percentage. So the answer is choice C. Answer is choice C. Okay, let's do question number 10. The population of a city is a big number is given. Okay, for every 1000 men there are 1075 women. For every 1000 men there are 1075 women. Okay, if 40% of men and 24% of women be literate, what is the percent of literate people in the city? So 40% of men, or whatever is the number of men, out of that number 40% is literate. That is, number of men, literate men is 40% of the total number of men, and number of literate women is 24% of the total number of women. But and so what will be the percent of literate people in the city? It will be, first we have to find the total number of literate men and total number of literate women. That is, then we have to add them up. Adding them up, we will get the total number of literate people in the city. So total number of literate people is equal to total number of literate women plus total number of literate men. So how do we find the total number of men and women out of the given population? The total population is given And it is also given that for every 1000 men, there are 1075 women. I think that if this means that, let's say, if we consider, let A, not A, let M and W be number of men and women. So, for every 1000 men, there are 1075 women. So, I am not sure. I think it means it is given that men, the ratio of the number of men and women will be equal to 1000 is to 1075. From this ratio, we can easily find out the number of men and women because we know the total population. Okay, so let M is equal to, not equal to, let M and W be based on the ratio 1000 is to 1075. We can say let M and W be 1000x and 1075x. So this implies, sorry, the total population is equal to 1000x plus 1075x, which is equal to 2075x. So this implies 2075x should be equal to the given population, that is 155,625. So this implies x is equal to 155,625 divided by 2075, such a big number. Now, I think one instead of considering first, I think we should reduce the ratio uh, to its simplest form. Now, this ratio can further be reduced to simpler form. Now, 1000 is to 1075 means 1000 divided by 1075 in fraction form. Now, this fraction is not in its simplest form. Let's convert this fraction to its simplest form. Let's say we divide by 5, we have 200, and then we have 2, 1, 2, 1, 5. Then again divide by 5, we have 40, and we have 43. So 40 by 43. So this we can say is equal to 40 is to 43. So then we will consider the M and N to be M and W to be 40x and 43x. So then we will have total population will be in terms of x 40x plus 43x, which will be equal to 83x. So we will have 83x is equal to 155, the total population. So x will be equal to the given population divided by 83. Now, will this definitely x has to be some integer, because then the number of men and women has to be integer. So definitely 40x and 43x has to be integer, and so definitely x has to be integer. So 83 must exactly divide 155,625. Let's see, 2, no, 183, 2, 7, 6, 9, 8, 24, 64, 66, 2, 6, and then we have 2. This will be uh, 7, 21, 58, this is 1, 4, 4, 1, and 5, and this is 5, 4, 1, 5. So this is equal to 187, x is equal to 1875. Okay. Actually, I do not think that the total population will is not required to find the percent of literal people in the city. So let's say um, let's say the total population was, if we consider, instead of doing the computation, finding the instead of finding considering the total population to be a fixed number, let's say we consider it as a p. I don't think this value, the total population, will be actually used. It is not required to find the percentage of literal people, because since after all we have, if we have to find the total number of literate people, then the total population was required, but it is asking to find the percentage. So I do not think the actual value of the total population will be required. So if, let's say, if the total population was p, then we would have got, let's forget about the calculation. So let's say, so x will be p by 83. So x is p by 83. Fine, where p is the total population. Okay. So this implies that what will be, so m is equal to 40x. So 40 multiplied by p divided by 83, that is equal to 40p by 83. Also we will get w equals to 43x. So this will be 43p by 83. So we got the total number of men and we got the total number of women in terms of p, where p we are assumed to be the total population. Even though the value of the total population is given, we are not considering the total actual value. I do not, because I think p will actually get cancelled out, it will not be required. Okay. So now it is given that, so number of, this implies, now we have to calculate the number of literate men and literate women. So number of literate men is given to be 40% of men, 40% of men, that is 40% of men means 40p. Total number of men we have found to be 40p by 83. So this is equal to 40% of 40p by 83 means 40 by 100 multiplied by 40p by 83. Okay. And also we can say that number of literate women is given to be 24%. So it will be 24% of the total number of women is 43p by 83. Okay. So this will be equal to 24 by 100 multiplied by 43p by 100. Okay. So this implies what is the number of literate people. We have individually found the number of literate men and number of literate women. So number of literate people will be equal to the sum of the number of literate men and the number of literate women. So this will be 40 by 100 multiplied by 40p by 83 plus 24 by 100 multiplied by 43p by 83. Now from these two terms we can see that we can take common p by we can take common p by 100 multiplied by 83, and we have from the first term we have 40 multiplied by 40, and from the second we have 24 multiplied by 43. Okay. So this is equal to P by 8300, and what will be over here we have 1600 plus how much is 43 multiplied by 24, 12, 17, 6, 8, this is 2, 13, 1032, 1032. Okay. This is equal to 2632 p by 8300. So this is the total number of literate people in the population in the city, where the total population we have assumed to be p, even though the value of p is given. So therefore we have to find what is the percentage of 2632 p by 83,000 of p. So it is asked, so the question has asked what is the percent of literate people, and we have found the total number of literate people is 2632 p by 83,000. So the percentage of literate people will be equal to 2632 p by 83,000 whole divided by p multiplied by 100. So we have to find what is the percentage, what percentage is this, that is 2632 p by 83,000 of p, that which is equal to 2632 p by 83,000 divided by p multiplied by 100. So this becomes pp cancels out and we get 2632 multiplied by 100 divided by 83 8300. So 100 cancels to zeros, and we have, so this is equal to this percentage, that is 2632 divided by 83 percentage. So now we have to do the division of we have to divide 2632 by 82. It will be a kind of mixed fraction. So let's see, 3, 9, 24, we have 4, 1, and then 2, 1, 83, we have 59. Okay, so this is equal to 31 and 59 by 83 percentage. Hence the correct choice is, so this problem was a little lengthy, it was a lot of computation has to be done, and you have to be very calm in doing the computation properly. So this brings to an end in solving the set 2 of 10 good problems on the chapter of percentage. Even though for the question number 1, not question number 1, but question number, it was the question number 5. Uh, there was some, the data was not properly given. So the answer, we could not find a proper answer. That is the value of m. The value of m could not be found because as per the data, the value of m will come to be negative, but in the problem, all the choices are given as positive integers. So this was only the problem. But anyway, I hope you got the pattern of the question. So I hope these sort of problems will give you a good practice and judgment on your understanding of your understanding on the concept of percentages. And if this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and also please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So I will come up with more of this kind of 10 good problems on the chapter of percentage. So please keep an eye on this playlist, and in the other playlist, that is CBSE Maths 8 RS Agarwal, I will the next video I will start on, I guess the chapter is profit and loss. So also stay tuned for the next upcoming video on the next chapter in the other playlist. So that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.